Hello everyone and welcome to another Friday night at the Art House Studio. And my goodness, it's been like a month since I have seen you all. 'Tis show season and all, and Easter in there. So the last Friday I was at the Creative Festival in Toronto, and let me just say what a fantastic event that was. I was there representing the Canadian Scrapbooker magazine, and Katerina Doyle and I had a good time sharing the magazine with everybody and playing with some crazy crochet hats, which I have to tell you is inspiring me. I'll be doing some crocheting this weekend. My goodness. I bought this crazy hat, and if you go online, you'll see that. I posted it up both on our Facebook page and on my blog with my teapot hat. The week before that, on the Friday, it was, of course, Good Friday, so I wasn't here in the studio and didn't have a broadcast with you. And then the week before that was Scrapfest in Kitchener, and I know you all were very aware of that event because I was planning it and getting it together for a long time leading up to it. So that Friday, of course, I didn't have internet. I was at the show, so that Friday I didn't broadcast. So I am back. I didn't forget about you. I missed you all so very much, and thank you again for joining me. But having said that, I really haven't created anything in like a month. It is painful because, of course, being show season, it's also tax season. So I was doing all kinds of silly things back of the house, you know, book-wise. And for this creative girl, that would be me. That was probably the most painful part of the entire month. But it's done. Yay! And with the accountant and all these other lovely things, and they can do their magic and tell me just write the check. That's about it. So I am gearing up to be creative again, and I cannot wait. So I don't know if you've ever experienced the same thing that I do in that when I haven't been creative for a long time, I have all of these projects that I have in my head that I just want to do. And with my creative ADD, of course, this is going to run. Okay, so I'm just talking about crocheting. I've got the sewing machines staring at me, and I have so many fun ideas with those sewing machines because I picked up some great fabrics at the Creative Festival. Excuse me while I cough on that. So I'm thinking about doing something with that. And then I have some really fun things to decorate my own fibers and fabrics, and well, I can't speak now because I just got excited. And then, of course, there's all this paper wonder, and I am so all over the place that I have no idea. I want to do so much that my brain can't focus on one thing. Do you guys ever get like that? I so do. So anyway, I picked up some magazines, and I thought, oh, let me just narrow it down. And I picked up the new cloth paper scissors. This is, of course, the May-June issue. Some fun stamping. Oh, maybe I can make some stamps. I haven't done that in a while. So that might come another Friday because I did like it. But then I was flipping through and I came across this beautiful article on abstract figures. Love it. Theresa, is it Plas? I hope I pronounced that right. There it is right there. And as I say, this is in the current issue of Cloth Paper Scissors. And although Theresa did not use a jelly plate, when I look at this, that's all I see. At least I don't think she used it. She was working layer to layer, but she was using tape and doing some fun things on paper. So I see jelly written all over this. So I'm going to use Theresa as some inspiration and do probably 3 little figures. And the reason I say 3 is because I do have a fun little IKEA frame burning a hole in my back room, and it's got 3 5x7 openings in it, and I think I might see about putting that in. So this is what I am doing. And I'm seeing everybody coming on and saying hi. Eileen, Judy, Carol, Dixie, Dana. So happy to see you all. Deb, of course, I said hello already. So fantastic. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm glad you didn't forget about me. So this is kind of the idea I'm going to do. I'm going to play around, and I am literally just going to play. I have some jelly printed papers that I have previously done, because you guys know that I do keep a stash of the papers that I've done with my jelly plate. And well, it's not jelly, but because you never know when you're going to use them, right? So I have my stash here. Some of them are done on deli paper. some of them on paper. So just a whole whack load of colors and textures and, you know, some fun stuff. Hey, what about music? I said music. So, ooh, what's the, oh, resin paper. Ooh, that could be fun. Some collage papers in here too. This is National Geographic's. So you never know. Here's a wax resist I did. Oh, sorry, a wax pull on. There's a monoprint using wax. So you get the idea. I've got some stuff in here that I can collage with, so I don't have to necessarily make that. But I have some paper here. Now this is 140 pound hot pressed Fabriano paper. I'm going to be doing a class here tomorrow with the jellies, the stacked birds that I did on Ustream. We're doing a workshop here tomorrow, and this is what I used to create the mats with the birds. So this is like a great heavy duty paper, and I think it'll do wonderfully for this project. I have some of my perfect pigments from USArtquest here. This is my go-to paint for when I use my jelly. And I also put some in my fine line applicators. I have a white and a black going. This happens to be the fluid acrylic. This is Golden's High Flow in the carbon black, because I have a feeling I will do some stuff. Ooh, and Eileen's saying, ooh, hot press paper. It is the best. Hot press is great because it doesn't have all the little wonky bubbly things. See, my hands do the wonkly bubbly. Anyway, you live on Mars and you can't get it very easily. Anyway, here we go. So I thought I'm just going to play, and I am going to play with, I have some stencils here too. So I'm going to first and foremost to throw some paint down. I like to start with yellows and greens usually, so why not do that? Maybe I'll do this one with yellows and greens, and then I'll do another one in matchy poo colors. Or complementary poo. Need a little bit more paint. Ah, she's going for some tea. Get me one too, please, music. Tea made from grapes and served in a lovely wine glass, okay? You know, one with a stem. Just kidding. Do you know what? Because I have shattered right here, I'm going to use that. I am going to just take a print right now with shattered. Okay, and then I'm going to take this off, and I am going to add some white. I got every other color but white here. Hold on. Where's my white? Really? And I just said quickly, didn't I? Oh, I have some high flow here. I'll use some high flow. I just want a little bit of, I just want to tone it down and make a different green with what's there. Probably got a little too much white. And I am quite honestly going to just press that in so that you can still see it underneath, but not over the whole thing. And now I think I'm going to add some teal right to this. I am just wonking this, okay, girls? I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just playing. Says that. I like that. And I will take this other piece. Oh, I wonder if I still have anything on here. Ooh, that's kind of fun. So you can see a little bit of the green from the wetness that was on the stencil from the first pull. Hey, Kathleen. I like that. Woo! Fun. And perhaps just for unity's sake, I will. Take the ghost print of that and put it on this page. Oh, I like that. Hello, Wendy. Wendy, I see just logged on, and Linda. So from that one layering of smearing, let me see, smattering of paint, I'm just going to clean this because well, no, I won't bother cleaning it. I got my 3 backgrounds done. There they are. See? That's going to look kind of neat. Cool. I am going to dry this, and I just realized I don't have my heat gun plugged in. Hi, Terry. You just did a class at Donna's? You missed? You did not miss me. You had lots going on at Donna Downey's that you didn't even think of me, and you know it. What did you do? Were you there for Paint Like an Artist? Oh wait, I think you didn't you do the canvases for Paint Like an Artist? Because I commented on your beautiful work. I did know you were there, Terry. I'm going to get this jelly plate out of the way because I'm going to end up melting it. And that would not be good. There we are. Nice colors. It reminds you of ice. Well, I'm hoping for spring eventually. The paintings from that class, Terry, looked absolutely amazing. I would have loved to have been there. I'd like to be there tonight too. Donna Downey has Mindy Lacefield there today, doesn't she? I believe so. Because one of the girls that comes to my studio here is there enjoying that weekend. She was all excited and talking to me about that. Just wanting to dry this up because I am going to put some tape on here. I think that's one thing. Remember, I said I was going to use Theresa's work as my inspiration, and I love how she used the tape as well. So I am going to do that. There we go. And almost dry. This is really pretty dry, but because I want to put tape on it, I just want to make sure it's really done. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, that's good. All right. Now I had some painter's tape right here, and I covered it with a piece of paper. Put that there. Again, ladies, just playing. That works. Next. So I am just going to place some tape haphazardly, I suppose you can say. Across here. We'll do that. That works. And And now this one. A few girls from Canada were in the class. Where were they from, Terry? I don't think they were from my neck of the woods. Not for that class anyway. As I say, the Canadian girls that are there now are. I'm covering up parts that I really like too, that I don't want it to go away. You're all talking about tea and cake and you're making me very envious. Okay, that works. Let's get the jelly plate back. I am going to take, oh no, I don't want to do that yet. I think I want to do some blue. Here's some blue pearl. And of course I did not clean my brayer, so that's a good thing. And before I do this part, I also want to do some scratching in this. And so, here's a pencil. And I don't want to cover the whole thing, I just want to cover a bit. Maybe I'll put a little bit more blue pearl, and maybe, I'm just thinking a touch of purple. I don't want to get too red and few. That looks cool. Look at that. And this one, I want to do it this way. That's kind of neat. That's going to be fun. Might want to snafu a little bit more over there. Woo, that'll be good. Next. Can I get anything else on here? Maybe I'll roll a little bit that's left on my brayer onto the plate. And just do down here. From Quebec. Yes, they're still part of Canada. You're funny. Okay, so that I liked, and now so I'll take off the tape and see what happened. I didn't really get anything up on this side, but that's okay. Actually, perhaps I'll leave that for something else since I didn't. Being stuck on you. Okay, so a couple little stripes. So when I fall. Nothing got down there, but that's kind of neat up there. Those kind of must be little houses. Oh, might have to make that. That works. That works like this very much. So those are fun. This is making you want to play. You have lots over your tape. Oh, I hear you. You're still jelly plateless, Linda. Linda, we need to remedy that situation. Okay, I am going to, I'm trying to decide if I want to do that now or later. No, I'll do it later. Okay. So I did say that I wanted to collage on here too, didn't I? Because I'm making some peoples, some peeps. So these are my, can you see them all? I have 3. 1, 2, 3 started. Might as well take that off for now, put it on another time. So these are I'm only gonna end up using 5x7s of these. So they are gonna be cut down. So I'm not too concerned about it, but I do want to make some peeps. So one of the things I liked about Theresa's work was that was her use of shape. So like that's very easily like a dress or a body or a something something. So maybe I'll do that as a dress. And I'm just kind of going into my stash. As I said in the beginning, I have a stash of previously loved jelly plate images here. And so when if you hear me rummaging, that's what I'm going through. Ooh, this yellow might be kind of fun. Like that. And then, so there, I'm thinking as a body, right? And we'll do like a head. And what else have we got here? I do have some bright teal. And I know that it's going to go with the background, but I am putting more color on here, so it will stand out eventually. It's a Craftaland. Well, oh my goodness, what did I miss? You see faces again? Oh my goodness. It's almost like an eye patch. Crazy. That's just crazy. Crazy good. So if I put ooh, I'll rip apart an envelope I didn't really use. Ooh, art spaces. I'm kind of wanting to make pants. See? How's that? Oh, you can't even see it. Pardon me. And on this other one, I don't want to use red though. I want to use, I think it's looking a little too matchy-matchy. I'm really going to have to change it up from here on in. This could be fun. You have art lanches on your desk on a regular basis. I love it. That is kind of fun. I like the thought of that, an art-a-lanch. So this is for over here on this one. I think I like that. I like that a lot, and I want to keep this color on the bottom, so I think I will cut or tear some legs. There's one, there's two legs. So now whatever I do, they will be that color around it. This one, so there's the tape. So I like that idea. And I'm not a big fan of that. Ooh, that might work. This works. That works. Okay. And the pants I don't really need, although perhaps I'll do little feet underneath. Just in case I want to later. All right, I think that's where I'm putting my peoples. I think that's my peeps. Now, for those of you who, I know I'm not quite in the thing, for those of you who know I have a family of 3, my husband and my daughter and I. Ha 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 ha. I always kind of work like that. I do that mostly unconsciously, and then I realize I've got a man and 2 people and 2 women, and I'm like, oh, my husband and I with the kid. just seems to work out like that. So now I have some PPA here. This is again my preferred soft gel that I like to put my collage materials down. It's from USArtquest as well. And I'm there we go. Perfect. And I'm just gonna grab a wash brush over here. Sorry, I just snafu'd your... I'm sorry about that, guys. Here we are. All right. PPA is going on my craft mat. And we'll put these down. So I had a fantastic couple in here, not a couple, romantic couple, but two roommates, and they were in here playing and having a grand old time, and he used the PPA to collage some letters and attaching it to a canvas. And after it was dry, he was awestruck at the fact that you couldn't even see that it was glued on there. He's like, oh my God, it's like disappeared. I thought it was so cute, but it's true. I love the PPA because there's no smearing, there's no gluey looking. It is a soft gel. Works just like the regular gel, just a little softer, right? And it's fantastic for paper collage. You guys are scrolling fast in the chat. I can't keep up on this small screen. You're talking about doing some work together. That's awesome. Arting, getting together. All right, I'm going to move this piece over. Now I do realize that I'm adhering this paper and it's kind of overlapping the feet, and I'm okay with that. I'll just take the tape off to where it is. I'll be fine with that. Okay. That is done. Close up my PPA, clean off my craft mat. You girls are talking about Nova Scotia right now. I'd love to get back to Nova Scotia. So all my families, well, my husband's family is still there, some of them, and my family's from the valley. Okay, Eileen just said, did you all hear that the Faber-Castell booth at the Scrapbook Expo said that their matte medium is just a better version of Mod Podge? And she said that word. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Yay, Valley. That is crazy. It's not a better version. It's a different product. Essentially, the gels, it's just a soft gel versus a glue base, right? Like PPA is kind of like a PVA, like school glue is kind of the look you get when you use a Mod Podge. But Mod Podge is a great product. It's just I don't prefer it for this type of project. I use it on like a piece of furniture or like something bigger. I would use it on. I don't even know how I can explain it. More of a craft project as opposed to an art project. Does that make sense? But at the same time, it's all good. It all works. Just how you want it how you want the outcome to be is basically what it comes down to. Okay, I'm just going to dry this really quick. Somebody was streaming and she said they said that. Oh my goodness. Crazy, crazy. It's a different type of product. You can't really compare them. Not really. So here we go. I like using my old jelly plate images for collage. They're fun. It's all good, Linda. It all works. Okay, let's get out this jelly plate again. And I think this time though, I think I want to make a mask over these. I'm just trying to decide how I want to do that. Perhaps I do use tape. Is that going to be dry enough? Perhaps. All right, I'm using tape. Because I don't want my next layers to go over top of what I just collaged. And I can't rip the tape. This is what happens when you use a really thick tape, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not gonna care if there's any spaces that are showing. I just wanna get the gist of it. Because I don't mind color blocking, so if it goes over just a bit, it goes over just a bit. Whatever. Listen to me. Whatever works. It's all good. Hey, it's all about being creative. I had this conversation with somebody in the studio today, right? It's just about being creative, being you, doing what you love. On the right track, baby. I do want to come fairly close, though. I won't lie to you. All these little pieces of tape. Good heavens. You picked up an old storage piece out of you were dumpster diving, were you? I love that. Dumpster diving is kind of fun. Especially when somebody else does it for you. Heck, my Scrap Fest booth is a big dumpster dive. I'm not gonna lie. Close enough. If I had realized I was going to do this, I would have done the feet like this later instead of almost attaching it with the PPA. That's okay. All right, I think I'm done. All right, they're taped because I do want to color them in later too. All right, I need to get some complementary colors on here now too. I'm just wondering if I might just want to use my jelly plate as a place just to put the paint in so I can brayer it on another way so I can have a little bit more control over it. Let me try. I'm going to use a little bit of magenta. And I am going to put out a little bit of orange. And I'm going to put out a little bit of red. Because I don't mind if they mix a little bit. But, okay, so you saw what I did here? So you see my palette? And I'm just going to move this over now, and I am going to, oh poop, hold on. I want some more tape. Here it is. I do want to cover that a bit. There. So I'm grabbing my colors and I am just going to see what that does. See, can you see that? Now you have to picture my girl in there. And I'm going to take my pen and just scribble in it. Scribble in that, baby. I like that. I'm going to move that over here and just do some down. I like that rainbow. I like that rainbow. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Move it into the other, scratchy. That's kind of fun. Okay, I can get with that. What was the question, music? Of course, nothing beats, I can't read. I need new glasses. Oh, the PBO Dyna paints. You like those? I hear you. I'm just reading all the things that you have put down there. You're just saying you love it? I hear you. PBO's coming here to the studio. I just have to figure out when and how. Well, I know the how. I just have to get the when together because it will be coming in stages. So I'm looking forward to it though. Okay, so this one, I think I just want up the one side. And I think I'm going to just do one strip like so and get into my like so. That's kind of cool. I like that. Next. Listen to me, huh? Next. I want to protect that. And I think I am going to just wanted a crisp line across. That's kind of fun through there. Okay. I have some other things I want to do. I brought out some letters, and I think on this one, hello, how are you? I am going to oh, for heaven's sake, I'm putting this on. There's no rhyme or reason for what I'm putting on here. This is not making any sense. There is no, I just happen to have a sheet of chipboard letters, which I suppose I could stick down, but I don't know if I want to risk it. Okay. That one's down, that one's not. That one won't, because some of them, these are so old, these have to be like 10 years old. But I am going to stick, because the sticky's not going to do any good right now. And I'm going to paint over this. With a solid color, and I think I'm going to do it with my fingies. And if I do it with my fingers, I'm going to have to be very careful around those. Unless I put them through a Xyron sticker maker or something, I could do that. And I am going to use a yellow. Dun, dun, dun. And some white. What you bring. I'm just making a on my palette here, just a little yellow and white, and maybe I'll use my brush because I love that yellow from USArtquest, the Perfect Pigment, but it's a little too strong for what I'm trying to accomplish. So I'll make this a little bit of a lighter yellow. And whoop, say you later, F. F you. Didn't want to do it. Okay, let's see if this worked. Let's see. Should probably wait for it to dry, but you know, whatever. Oh, the O I moved. No shock there. See? Cheap. Yeah, some of it got under, but that's okay. The idea is there, and I like that. The idea is there. You guys are like going to town talking about all the stuff you're getting in. Strathmore, papers, love, love, love. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw a stencil over top of this one. And I'm tempted, actually I probably will, I have baby wipes right here. So I think what I'll do on this one is literally coat some white, sorry, yellow, I do know my colors. And take a baby wipe and a stencil and remove it before it gets too bad. There we go. That works. That's fun. I can't wait until he comes out. And perhaps I will do something similar over here. Cross the horizontal line. Sure, we'll do it this way. Whoops. You see that? Cool. All right. I think at this point I am going to dry. Oh no, I want to put some more red on here. Actually, I think I'm going to dry it first. I'm going to dry everything first. And then take off the tape. And then doodle. And put the Karen touch on it, as they say. I'm just gonna clean off my jelly plate right now before I have it stick to that for good. Well, there's not for good. I could always take some tape to it, I suppose. Thank you, Dana. I'm glad you like. Oh, I'm having fun playing with you guys on the line here. On the line. Oh my gosh. Did you guys ever see, what was it? Oh, internship. The internship. Oh my gosh. On the line. Online. On the line. Online. Makes me giggle. That whole movie made me giggle. And it had nothing to do with the hubby. You like the tape tech? Oh yeah, it's all good. Roll on the floor, that was a great movie. Dana, you have no idea how true that movie is. With some obvious fictional parts, but oh my gosh. It was filmed on campus. They do have those bikes. My husband still has his beanie, and he wears it on occasion. Okay. All right, these are looking good. This is exactly what I wanted to do tonight. Oh, I can't. That one's probably going to take the longest to dry. Music, I just read what you Googled and found a store closer to you. That's fantastic. Yay, Google. Yay, Google. A 140-pound hot press on that sheet, that's good. That'll work. All right, I'm going to remove the tape and see what we have. Hopefully I don't remove the paper. Oh, so far so good. I was a little worried. Excuse me. Okay, and remove the tape for the legs. So I have to make sure that leg is defined. I don't. If I want to, I suppose. Okay. Robin, you've got to come see me. Oh, poop. It wasn't quite dry. And I'm taking some of the pulp off. That's okay. I'll do something else with it. That one color wasn't quite dry. Actually, it doesn't look bad. I'll just seal it. And the feet. There's the feet. I'm gonna put the heads on soon. And then shade them in. Oh, this one's okay. Oh, took a little bit. See, this is what happens when you rush things. You don't let them dry. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right, so I have some Titan Buff. Will that work? Putting my thumb in it. Okay, there's a head. There's a head. There's a head. Ha 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 ha. Okay. All right, so I have an idea where my head's going. Oh, what type of tape, Karen? Jillian, I was just using, to take that off, that green tape was literally green painter's tape. That's all I did. Robin, it's too hot here. Robin, I don't think I've ever heard this area of Canada being too hot. I guess it is a little bit. That's okay, I come visit Nova Scotia. Okay, so at this point I do want to, I'm gonna dry those heads first before I get too carried away. And I do want to shade in those bods, but I do want to fingerprint that. I wanted the background to look very printed, and I want the foreground to look a little bit more painterly, if that makes any sense. What was this about? No, Titan Buff, not tight and buff. It was you were the only one who snickered, honey. Linda was just saying, for those of you who are watching the recording, she was just saying that she was having a little giggle when I said Titan Buff. Yes, Robin, it is humid here in Southern Ontario. Oh, music, it's not so inside. She says it's an inside joke. I don't think so. We might be laughing at different things, but same idea. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to take some Prussian blue. Oh, I almost stuck my... No, this is just Prussian blue. This is Golden's. But again, whatever. And do I want to... I think I'll start it with a paintbrush. Just getting the yellow out of there that was in it before. I don't really want it too green. I want to keep it the blue. Paula started it. Blame her. Well, just now because she is tight and buff. I love her. I've missed Paula. I haven't been able to catch her shows lately. So I am just literally going to, maybe I'll even, just to accentuate the fact that there is a person there. She hasn't been streaming? Oh dear. So did that help pop him out a little bit? I think it did, even without my doodling. So he's there. Yes, she is studying to become a personal trainer. I think it's fantastic. I wish her every success. She's such a nice lady. I want to see her. I don't see her very often, and I'd love to. She doesn't live that far from here. Perhaps I can... Because I like that. Okay, he's ready for the scribbles. I don't want to do her in the blue. Orange? Or purple? Purple. Purple might be good. So again, this is the Purple Mist from the USArtquest. I just a light purple. Kind of like that, just kind of placing the color. You guys see that now? I'm just reading what you girls were writing. Cool. I'm gonna have to check out her vid. See that Paula just posted a video. Okay, I kind of like that. That works great. Isn't it just sometimes just a little touch and it helps tone it in a little bit. I'm just going to put some of this up here as well. Now remember, I am not, this is going to end up being a 5x7. And this is way bigger than a 5x7 right now. So I'm just trying to picture what's around her. And I'm hoping that I didn't do it so that the bodies were too big for what I have in mind. But then again, what else is new? Big bodies around me. Okay, where did I just put my baby wipes? Holy moly. Hello, baby wipes. Where are you? Oh, for heaven's sake. There they are. Okay. And again, I have to scribble, so I'm certainly not done with her yet. And this one. I think this time I'm going to use do I want to use orange? I might. Let's get out the orange. And then maybe a little bit of the Prussian blue. Kind of like how it's resisting against the yellow that I did there. That's kind of neat. I'm gonna let that do that for a sec, resist away, and then dab it with the paper towel. Ooh, even better, paper towel texture. I don't think I'm not really enjoying the paper towel texture as much as I thought I would. Yeah, look at that. That's totally fun. Oh, I can't wait to doodle. All right, I need to do some Prussian blue on this one too because I liked it too much. I liked it too much not to. Okay. I'm gonna dab off my area here. Got a baby wipe here. I think I took too much off now. Go figure. Put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. Yeah, love it. So you have to understand, these are my colors so much. So much. You love it when Karen gets excited. Aw, I do, I get excited. Now this one, the Prussian blue is much darker, but I think I'm good with that. I think I might darken that Prussian blue just a little bit more over here. I'm going to, no, I'm doing this like in the air. I'm like holding it. Put it down and just dab this corner here off. There, I like that. Okay. Yes, yes I do. I like it. All right, dry time. Got to dry this before I do anything else to it. See, I'm really liking how this is turning out. So that rip in the dress almost looks like I'm facing this way. I'm saying it's me because it's big. And that could be my arm. Oh, very good. You got to scan and cut. Good for you. I'm loving these too, Linda. I really am. I really think this is going to be really cute. I'll have them dry enough that I'll put them in the frame so you can see as well. And I really actually don't mind that rip texture. Well, like you knew I wouldn't mind, right? So there's two that are pretty dry. And let's do the third. Okay, Eileen. Eileen just asked me if I heard about the LumenArt problems. Okay, here's the situation with LumenArt. There isn't really a problem. Okay, it's just that they had the company that they had merged with a little over a year ago, Splash of Color, is no longer in business. Okay, so that business is no longer. They have separated and parted ways. Leslie Onstead, who is the creator of the LumenArt products, the silks and the twinks and all of that, I was really happy to hear from her. She gave me a call and she said, okay, Karen, here's the situation. I want you to know, because you use my stuff and you sell it in your store. I am going nowhere. We're reverting back to how we had done things before we worked with Splash of Color. And so silks are still being made. They're still being shipped. The only difference is that the LumenArt name might change. So the name would probably change. I don't know to what. She had a few ideas when I spoke to her a couple weeks ago. But the name will change, but the product will still be the same and will still be available to us. So yes, there is issue. No, you're not losing them. Okay? Does that help? I was very appreciative of Leslie for giving me a call and letting me know what was going on so that I could tell you all what was happening. Good to know. So, because I had somebody message me saying, do we need to stock up? I hear they're not. No, they're still going to be available, just probably under a different name, which is understandable considering the situation. So, hey, these are looking kind of cool. Look at this. Clap, clap. I was doing too fast. Do 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 do. The warehouse, yes, the warehouse has been clear, but the warehouse has been. They were making that product out of her home studio for many years before they merged with them and had a warehouse. It's all going to be fine. Okay. All right. All I see on this one is like doodle hairy things. So hold on. So this is high flow golden acrylic. I saw so it's high flow golden acrylic. This is what it is. Carbon black in a fine line applicator tip. Ding 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 ding. Me like those two. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Watson. Yes, Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. All right, so that's good. Done. Ching chong chong. Da ching da dong. Done. For now. Next. So this one. And scribble, 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 scribble. Such is my world. Scribble, scribble, scribble. I like that hairdo. It's a little bit funky like me, right? And this one. There we go. Ding ding. My daughter with her pixie cut now. Next. Hubby, 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 who is not that large in real life. Scribble, scribble. He's my dude. He's my dude. Kind of fun. Scribble, 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 scribble. Play, scribble. Pretty abstract if you ask me. And I like it. The only downfall to the fine line test is putting the pin back in it. Done. Okay. Now I do have some white in the fine line applicator. Now this is the Perfect Pigments fluid acrylic. It's a little thicker. And I'm just trying to decide if I want, or how I want to add that. Because I do want to add little dots. Kind of define the bottom that they actually are standing. Vaughn should do this. She loves doodling. Then you should doodle. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Oh, is that an uh-oh? That's not really true? Speak to me, Vaughn. Speak to me. Okay. And now this one, I think, maybe I'm gonna, whoops. Poor Vaughn. I suppose that's she really doesn't like it. Doodle, 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 doodle. Sorry, Vaughn. I don't even know if you'll see that in the end, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty. Just some white accent. Eileen's being mean. Sorry. And I didn't know. So I made accents to her dress. Good enough. Oh, actually, this is begging me for a little sketchy poo in the corner. Just for Vaughn, apparently. Oh, my heaven. Come on, there we go. Am I in? I think I'm in. So that you can see that. See? You need that needle nose applicator? Yes. Coolness in operation. It is. It's awesome. Well, you always, you know, paint on paint. So I use that to write now. I don't use my pens anymore. I used to, as you guys know. And I still use my pens a lot. I'm not going to say I don't. But when I'm using stuff on acrylic, I keep acrylic on acrylic. So I use the fine line pens to do my writing and stuff. It's awesome. Even though you don't doodle, you need it. Just for writing. Just for doing some script. Yes, Eileen should get it for you. There you go. So the only thing with these is that they do take a little bit longer to dry. So I am just going, because it's a little bit more concentrated there. So I might need to, look at them, aren't they fun? Ah, bye, Tommy. And then there's Kevin. Like, totally fun. Bright, colorful, cheery. I like it a lot. Jelly plate, fun. This would be really neat in a journal too, right? Totally journalable. Okay, so I'm ignoring the chat for a while. So for those of you who are wondering what the heck I'm giggling at, they're having a little bit of a somebody. Eileen should buy Vaughn some pens, or sorry, the fine liner pens, because she's been bugging her. And who should have the ink tents? Jean should send Vaughn. Vaughn, you just keep wanting to get all the products, Mom. Ignore it and they'll go away. Okay. So let me just see here. I want to show you my here's the frame, IKEA. Let me just see how it'll work underneath the mat. Oh, look at that. Oh, yay! I'm so excited. I can't tell you. Look at that. Hold on, let me see if I can move it over a little bit some more. I know you ladies are teasing. It's all good. Take a peek at that. IKEA, you have nothing on me. They're perfect. I absolutely adore them. Cute little cards. Thank you, Theresa, for that inspiration and cloth, paper, scissors. It's a good one. I liked it. Ooh, that's marvelous. Thank you, Vaughn. I'm with you. You missed the liner she was using. Oh, who makes it? I will. See, totally rocks. Like it when a plan comes together. Yay! Okay. Fine liner pens. Here they are. It's fine liner. Okay. I carry them here in my studio. If you type in fine line, you'll see them in the online store. There's a 20 and an 18 gauge, so there's hardly any difference, but one's a little bit finer than the other. But yeah, isn't that fun? How cute is that? Totally cute. I can't wait to get this on underneath glass too. It's going to be stunning. Yay! Ta-da! Jelly plate madness. Gotta love it. Yeah, totally fun. So, as I say, it was inspired by some tape work and brayer work that Theresa Plas does. Here we are. That's her name. Thank you. She does some wonderful. I'm going to have to post this and thank her on Facebook. Hopefully I can find her on that. So she does it. Now, I'm sure that I did it a little differently than she does, but hey, you know, we all have our own thing. This is what I took from it, and I absolutely adore it. And I'd like to thank her for that. Love the jelly plate. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so I am going to stop the recording now, but I will post the recording on my blog, The Art House Studio, at rogers.com. Sorry, is my email address. You can email me if you have any questions. But thearthousestudio.ca is the website, and if you click on the blog, it'll take you to this and where the video will be there. It'll also be on my YouTube site. I will upload it to that so that people can see it there. And I'll make a link on Facebook and tweet it and all that other stuff so you can all see the recording if you're interested. Okay. And I will see you next week, because actually I will be here. Go figure. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and we'll see you next Friday evening at 6:30 Eastern, and who knows what I'll be doing then. Thanks, guys.